What's up, everybody? This is Russell here with Recalibrate Physical Therapy, and today we're going to be going over ankle dorsiflexion and how to self-assess this for yourself. This is one of the most common range of motion limitations I see in my runners and active adults, but if you have this limitation in ankle range of motion, how you can possibly be presenting in your case is if you commonly experience a pinch right in the front of your ankle through this region, whether you're squatting, lunging, running, walking downhill. Those are the most common times that you can experience that pinch. And if you are experiencing a pinch there, then you might be dealing with a dorsiflexion limitation. And or another common symptom that shows up if you don't have enough range in your ankle in this movement is consistent and recurring calf strains, okay? And then again, from a running standpoint, if you don't have at least the minimum requirement of ankle dorsiflexion, then it can decrease your efficiency, decrease your optimal running pattern, because it doesn't allow you to naturally complete the full pendulum that your leg needs to go through in order to maximize your running performance. So with that said, let's take a look at how to assess this. And just because you might not have perfect or normal range of motion here doesn't mean you won't be able to run, or doesn't mean that you can't be athletic. No, it just means we need to figure out what's the primary cause. Is it due to a joint restriction, or due to a muscle restriction, or less commonly any other type of restriction? Depending what the cause of your restriction is, then it would necessitate a different approach on how to best manage that. Okay, so let's go into how you can self-assess this on your own. I would always recommend comparing side to side. So dorsiflexion is this motion this way. So the best way to assess that is if you take your hand, put your pinky finger up against a wall, walk your foot up to your first finger, and then remove your hand. If you use your own hand, then you can consistently check this, and you'll be able to standardize your assessments going forward. So from here, let's see how I do. And we want to see if you can get all the way to the wall. So for me, you can see that I can get all the way to the wall without my heel coming up, okay? So you only want to go as far this direction as you can without a pinch in the front of the ankle or without that heel popping up, okay? So on my left side, I can get all the way to that wall without the heel popping up. Now, if we go to my right side, due to my injury history as an ex-athlete, I have a little bit of a dorsiflexion limitation on this side, so let me show you what that would look like. Again, hand up against the wall as we just showed you. Walk it right up. And then from here, I drive forward trying to keep my heel down. Now, you probably can't see that too well in the video, but that's how much space I have between the wall and my knee on this right side, which is dramatically different than my left side, okay? So that would mean that I actually have a dorsiflexion limitation on my right side. So if you have that, we then have to further dive into what's the primary cause. For me, I already know the cause. Mine's a joint restriction issue. So I have some banded techniques that I utilize to help manage that long-term going forward. So do this test, see where your ankle dorsiflexion is, and if you have a limitation, comment limitation below, and then I can reach out to you and we can figure out, hey, what's the best cause, or what's the cause of your limitation, and show you best ways to manage that. All right, thanks.